Hi everyone. We're just about to receive a visit from one of the foremost calligraphers, classical calligraphers in mainland China, who's coming to visit us. And we thought we'd put up a couple of paintings, calligraphies by Ligang, who's the foremost and most adventurous of all the contemporary calligraphers in China, somebody who's converted the classical canon into something which is relevant for the audience today, the world today. And here is a good example of what he's done, what he was doing early on in his career, because Wei Ligang himself was a classical calligrapher of great renown in China. He was also a physicist and mathematician, but he became a very well-known classical traditional calligrapher, and then he decided he wanted to shift calligraphy into something more dynamic and interesting for today's world. And here is a very good example of it, because here he's taken the original characters representing a hunting scene, and he's distorted them. He's introduced a little bit of figuration, a little bit of gold and color, and but they still retain the root of the classical character itself. Later on in his career, he begins to become more abstract and releases the line, the calligraphic line, and becomes very much freer, as you'll see in this painting, in this calligraphy, which is titled Peacock. It's one of his Peacock series. And here he's making a reference to the fact that the peacock, when it opens up its feathers, has these sort of roundels on the one hand, so it's representational, but fundamentally it's a matter of freeing the Chinese calligraphic line. And let's forget that in the 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th century, Chinese calligraphy and painting have become very, very abstract. So here he is rejoining the great tradition of Chinese art by becoming completely abstract, but nevertheless with a root, with a link back into the classical Chinese calligraphy. So I hope that's been fun for you all. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.